So let's go back and add in a couple pages just to show you how to do that. So I'm going to go back into my blog. And over here on the side, so this is sort of your general page. And as you add posts, you'll see the posts just start to fall down here. You'll see each one of them. And if you want to go back and edit a post that's been published, notice if I mouse over the post, up will come edit and view and share. That's the social media stuff, or delete. So you can get rid of it if you want to for some reason. So everything is in there. Everything goes in date order, so you can't really switch that around, but you have the ability to do a lot of stuff to it. On the right-hand side, you'll notice right over here, if somebody likes your post, they'll click that. You'll have stats also. So there's a stat button right here that tells you how many people are viewing it, and there's also some stats on the side. So let's look at the side also. So we have here, here's my blog, Animals Love to Play. We have on the side of pages, and that's what we're going to work on right now, is add some pages. You can look at comments. This is your Google Plus connection, stats. And one of the things I like about Blogger, you don't have to do anything. It's self-contained, and you get some nice little stats about what's going on in your blog. Earnings, you can add in Google AdSense, and I try to do that. Maybe you put some advertising on your site, and Google AdSense is the ad program of Google, and it reads what's going on your site and will drop in some advertising. So sometimes that works. That's great. You can change the layout. So let's just take a look at that one first. So the layout gives you sort of a picture of what is going on the blog. This is sort of the picture version of your blog. And up at the top is the header. These are the blog posts. We can add little widgets and gadgets over here on the side. Remember I said the bio was there. This is my bio. You can change the order of them. See, I can shuffle them around. I can add things at the bottom, footers. It gives you a lot of flexibility, this section here, and sort of customizing. You can also go into your template. If you didn't like the template, let's just not do that. I switched things. Let's save the array. Anytime you do something in here, make sure you save it. It's over here on the side. And if I went to template, let's go back to template for a second. You have a lot more templates than just the 6 that we were starting with. You have all of these. So I may come back in here and switch my template around and show you that. But at the moment, I'm fine with where I'm at. So settings, just different settings about your blog, how many posts you're going to see, how long they are, all that kind of stuff. So let's go to pages. That's the one that I want to work on right now. Remember I talked about we need an about page, a book page, page for each book, and a resource page. So I've gone on the side here, I've clicked on pages, and I'm going to add new page right here, and I'm going to call this page about. So this is the page about me. This is my bio. People kind of know it as the about page. You could call it the bio page, or about Bruce Jones. I'm going to have you can have about 10 pages in Blogger, and they take up some room, so I'm going to try to keep my head short. So here I have a section, and I need to put some text in here about me, a picture about me, connections to all my different things. So for the moment, what I'm going to do to grab a quick pile of text is if I go back to Amazon, and when you set up your Amazon page, whether it's a CreateSpace or print or Kindle, you hopefully put a bio in about you. And I'm going to use that bio. So it's right here. And here's my bio, and I'm just going to go and copy this bio, just like that. I'm going to copy it. This is right off of Amazon. I can change this later, but at the moment I'm going to just use this one. So we have some text. I'll come back to Blogger, insert my pointer right here, and go edit, paste, and I have text for my bio. So here it all is. It's all right here. This will work for the moment, but just gets me started with something so I can show you what to do. I'd also like to add a picture in here. So where am I going to get a picture? I can take one with my cell phone. I can go and have a photographer do it. I'm going to just take one off that I already have existing off of Facebook. So if I go over to Facebook, and then I'll just show you how I do this. And this is a Facebook page that I set up. And we covered this a little bit in the last video, the marketing video. Again, I'm tying all my elements together. This is also called Animals Love to Play Books. And you notice I posted a picture that I did of myself earlier. So I'm going to just take this picture And I'm on a Mac, but you can do this with the right button on a PC. I'm going to hold down the control key, click on my picture. You notice a window pops up, and save my image right here. And I'm going to just take that, and I'm going to just change the name, Bruce Jones Bio Picture, and it's a JPEG, JPG. It has that really weird sort of Facebook name. And I'm just going to put it here into, let's see here, let's go to desktop. Let my machine catch up. Desktop. Animals love to play blog. I set up a picture, a folder to put all these things in. Save the picture. Now what I'm going to also do is just come down here to Photoshop because it might be a little bit big. So Photoshop, I'm going to open it. You can do this with Photoshop. You can do it with GIMP, really any program that you can open a picture in. And here's my picture, and 7 inches. So I'm just going to, for this, just crop this a little bit. I'm just using the cropping tool. And I'm just going to get this a little bit smaller. Image size, just bring it down. I'm doing this quickly so that I just and make that 72 dots per inch. We're going to save this. Losing my voice here. Save. Okay, so there we go. Let's go back to the blog. So I'm going to bring that picture in. So I'm going to click right here. I want to put a picture right at the beginning of the text. Put my pointer. I'm going to click right in front of the eye. Go to picture. And we're going to go choose file. And I have the folder. Here's the picture right here. There it is. Add selected. And I'm going to put this on the left. And I'm going to make it, whoops, medium, small. So there we have a nice sort of headshot for my About page. So let's just take a quick look at that. Let's go to Preview. And there we go. So I have some basic text about me. I can add more later. And I have a nice picture. So I'm happy with that. So let's come back over here. And we're going to hit Publish. Okay, so we have a page. Right here's a page about the book. Let's add another page. Let's add a book page for the cat book. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. We're going to add a new page, and we'll call it Cats Love to Play. Again, I'm going to go back to Amazon. Amazon is a great place to sort of get your copy from because you're already published this. And this is my text. I'm just going to grab this text. Again, I'm just going to copy it. Come back to my blog. Paste my text. Here's my text. Put some spaces in here just to kind of open it up. And we can go back and format this later and make it look nice. These are the captions from the book. Again, let's go. I had set up some pictures, so I need a book cover shot right here. So I'm going to go to, again, Insert. And I can use the same cover. So once you sort of have a library of images, you can kind of use these over and over again. So I'm going to grab the same cover, Add Selected, and it's huge. So I'm going to make it left, and I'm going to make it medium. That looks pretty good. And this is another place where I might like to put a link right to the book. So let's come back up here. I'll grab that link. And we're going to put a link in here. We're going to paste it. Hit OK. I'm going to let it open in a new window so it doesn't leave my blog. And now my book is there. And I can add a caption if I want, and I can add more information down here about where to get it and the format and the size. But just to get this thing started, this is what we're going to do. So let's hit Publish. So here we have them. So I want to make sure that I publish them. So I'm going to click on them, and I hit Publish. And now we're going to add them to our layout. Because if you notice, when we go to our blog, we don't see these pages here. We just made pages, but they didn't show up anywhere. So let's come back over here, and we're going to go to Layout. And on layout, which we looked at before, this is sort of the graphic representation of your blog. So remember, there's blog posts here, there's some gadgets over here on the side. This is the header file that's up here. You can add things. So one of the things we're going to add is the pages. That's really a gadget. So if you look down the side over here, oops, sorry, I mean right here, you'll see it says add a gadget. And you click on this, and up comes a whole series of extra things you can add on here. There are quite a lot of gadgets in here, and you can do all kinds of things. We're just going to focus on pages at the moment. And we just look down here, you'll see pages right here. Pages, display pages. And we click this little button, plus, and we can put the pages on the side, or we can put it across the top, and you can move them around. So at the moment, select all. We're going to take this page and this page. You notice they'll pop up here. List the order. We can change the order of these pages, how we want them to appear in our navigation. So I might like to move this one up. And you can set them up as tabs across the top, or you can do as a list on the side. It's really whatever you feel most comfortable with. So let's just hit save so we can see how this looks. Let's go take a look at how this looks on the actual site. So we notice we see pages, and I'm going to do view blog. And now what I see right here, you'll see there's pages. See where it says Cats Love to Play and About. So if I click on Cats Love to Play, there's my Cats Love to Play page. If I click on About, there's my About page. So I can move these things around. So I click on Home, there's my blogging page, and there's the blog. So let's go back over here, and I believe that I can just drag this up here to the top. Notice what I did. So over here on the side, I can change the order. These are movable, but I can move it on the side, and I'd like it to go across the top like you always see on web pages. So I'm just going to click, hold, and drag this up here, and now it's up here at the top. I'm going to hit Save, Arrangement. I'm going to go View Blog, and now look, we have our buttons up here at the top. And I don't like this particular order. I have Home, Cats Love to Play, and About. So let's go back, and we're going to go back into our pages right here on the side. And I believe that I can shuffle them. I think actually maybe it's done in layout. Oh, edit, right here, edit. So I'm in layout, edit, and I can change my order. So now notice it's Home, Cats Love to Play, and About. I'll just come back over here. Home, Cats Love to Play, and About. I'm going to just take this and move it up here, or actually move this down. There, now it's Home, About, Cats Love to Play. Hit Save. Changes saved. Let's go view it. Now look at Home, About, and Cats Love to Play. Very flexible. You can move these around. I like them up here at the top where everybody sort of sees them. If you get too many of them and they don't fit, they'll start to wrap. You might want to run them down the side. But basically you have your elements are starting to take shape. We have Home, About, and Cats Love to Play. Pretty cool. All right, so we are in pretty good shape. We have our book blog getting started pretty nicely here. We can also at some point add a description in up at the top. But let's just take a look at this page just to kind of give you a sense of some other things that you can do. So if you'll notice looking around here, you'll see up in the corner here, you'll see a little gear and screwdriver, a little wrench and screwdriver. There's one here, there's one there. That tells you you can edit. So if you put your mouse and mouse over it, you'll see a little edit box shows up. You can go in there and customize it. Same as on a blog post. While you're still live in your account, your blog post will have a little pencil and you can edit that post. So if I clicked on edit post, you'll notice you come right in to your post. And remember, we had some nice text from the book. So I'm going to just flesh this out a little bit. Take a little of this copy from my Amazon page. Copy. Let's come back to the blog. And I'm going to just insert there, hit my return, and do paste. and add a little bit more copy to my book. I'll come back later and we'll flesh this out and make it a little bit better. But I just wanted to put a little bit more copy there to make it look a little better. So we'll hit update. Okay. And if I go back to my page, see this area on the side here? This gets automatically put in. This is just, excuse me, it's an about area that Blogger puts in. I don't really like that. I don't need that to be there. I want to have my own bio up here. So let's take that out. And what I would love to do is put a book cover there for all my books. So, and actually what I really love to do is have a string of book covers all the way down the page, one for each of my books with links. So if you want to buy the book, there's a place you can easily get to it. So if we go back into our blog post, you'll notice this is back on the layout page, and I can get to this from my dashboard. These are always available. And you'll notice on the side here, it says About Me and Blog Archive. I can just go to the About Me, hit Edit, remove this, say OK, and it's gone. So if I save arrangement, and it's been saved, and I come back to my, let's close some of these so it makes it easier for you guys to see. If I go view blog, you'll notice that's gone. It's just like that. You can bring it back. It's one of the widgets, one of the little gadgets. You can bring it in and out. And what I would love to do is put a picture over here of one of my book covers. So I'm going to go into add a gadget right here on the page. And what I'm looking for is you can see all kinds of things that you can do. And I'm looking for an image box right here. And some you can only put these on once because you just need once. Other ones you can add multiples. And here's image, and I'm going to just hit a plus, and I'm going to call this, I'm going to put a cover shot of one of my books. So let's call this Elephants. And again, same thing, you can move the order of them around. So Elephants Love to Play, and here's my caption. This caption will come below the picture, so you'll see in a minute how this makes sense. So caption is click to buy at Amazon.com. And I need a link. So let's click on this. I'm going to go back over to Amazon and do elephants. Oops, no, it's Elephants Love Their Family. Yeah. Elephants Love Their Family by Bruce Jones. And here's my book. Comes right up. Click on the book. Let's do the Kindle version for the moment. And again, remember we're just going to go up into this address up here, and we're just going to click from here to there. Drag over it, copy. Going to change our name and get that correct. Elephants Love Their Families. And we're going to drop that link. Remember the link right here from Amazon. This link right here. We're going to put it, get back to there. We're going to put it right here. Paste. Like so. We need to get a picture. So I've already made some. And then in the last video I showed you how I made the different sizes. That's why it's so important to make that sort of selection of different size covers, because you're going to use them in all these different places. So let's browse. And I just know from experience that about 260 pixels wide works really well. So let me go to my Dropbox, animals, elephants, and I made a picture right here that's 260 pixels wide. I know that just from experience. It seems to work pretty well. Open it, 72 dots per inch. Notice it's coming in right here. And there's the cover. Look at that. Looks pretty cool. You can also make it shrink. Will be shrink to 300 pixels. If you brought in a bigger picture, it'll shrink it down. So I have a link. I have what I want people to do, and I have a title. So let's do save. And here it is. So it popped right in here. I'm going to do save as. Let's go take a look at it. And there you go. And notice, if you click on this cover, it takes you right to Amazon. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. That is really cool. That's what you want. You want people to come to your site. You want them to see your products. And, oops, here we go. Let's get back to it. And buy them. So we can move all these things around, but you notice the elements that we entered. Here's the title, Elephants Love Their Families. Here's the cover with a live link. Here's what I want people to do. Click to buy on Amazon.com. And this stuff will appear on every page. So your blog page will change. But if I go to the About page, you'll notice all these books. And we'll put all the covers in here. And every page I go to, these covers will appear. So very, very powerful. If you bring people to here, use your text, use your pictures, give people a central place to find out about you, and there you go. So other pages I think are great to add: a resource page and all the book pages. But we'll flesh that out. Come back and check on the blog. You'll see it. You can get to it. You notice the address right here. So if I'm giving somebody the address or linking to it, it's animalslovetoplay.blogspot.com. And let's go right to the home page. You see there's the whole address. And there you go. So let's just jump ahead a little bit from when this video was recorded and show you where the book blog is sitting today. So you'll see that I've updated the title type up here at the top of the blog. You'll see I've also added in a subtitle, Children's Read-Along Animal Picture Books for Beginning and Early Readers. Down the side now, I've added in all the other books, so they're all complete and finished. And I have buttons for every single one of them that leads over to Amazon. So that's pretty cool. People can buy them. I've added in some videos, more elements, and I've now flushed out the rest of the pages that the blog will have. So I have my About page, cats and dogs, horses, and elephant. Basically, it's a page for every book in this series. I also have a resources page and a page with some videos. I've made videos, some book videos. So if we just go, let's say, to the cat page, you'll now see that we have the picture of the book. We have some text. I have a few sample images. I have links down here where you can get the book. So we've added in a book video for every single book, and those sit on YouTube. And if we just play that, you'll see. Hi, I'm Bruce Jones, and I'm the creator of the Animals Love series of children's picture books. This is my book, Cats Love to Play, that I have a video that fits for everyone. So that's pretty cool, and those are integrated throughout the site. So everything is sort of in here now. You can see there's ones for horses and elephants, and on the resource page, and resource pages are one of the more popular pages that you'll have on a book or on any blog. And so that's just a place that you can sort of put in things that relate to your subject. So I have in here animal rescue things, cat resources, some resources that people might like. And it's just things that it's information that Google will see, and maybe people, when they're searching on different animals, might come across and come to this page. So that's something you can kind of flush out and fill as you go along. Whatever your subject is, there's probably some further additional resources that you can add to it. And last of all is the book videos. So that just sort of fleshes out the whole blog. You can kind of see it where it sits today, and that's pretty cool. Lots of things you can do, lots of ways you can customize, but that's sort of it. We'll do another video with a little bit more. We'll flesh this out. We'll come back and show you some stats, show you a little bit how you can sort of figure out what's going on the page. But that's it. So get making your book blog. Give yourself a place, or give your readers a place that they can come and learn everything about you and your books, and check it out. All right. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.